And welcome back, South Africa. It is your girl, Dumi Chumi, in the kitchen again. And as we hit the middle of the week and start to slowly look towards the festivities of the weekend, we thought we'd bring you something guaranteed to make you smile from the inside out. We've taken inspiration from the American-style barbecue and made these show-stopping KOO BBQ chicken burgers with fried gherkins, juicy chicken, crunchy slaw, and crispy KOO sweet and sour gherkins. This is so much more than a winner-winner chicken dinner. So watch closely as myself and Rurufasa show you how you can enjoy this amazing dish at home. So, madam.
Yes, I quite like that nickname, Rurufasa. I like it.
We're making chicken burgers today.
Yes.
And I don't know if you're a fan of them, but we're making them with gherkins. And I don't think a burger is complete without gherkins.
I absolutely love gherkins. That tart flavor, oof.
Yeah, and I think the one thing I love about these ones is I've got a sweet tooth.
Yes.
So I like to pickle stuff and I want to make sure that it's sweet and sour. Okay. So I think this is perfect because KOO's already done that for me. It's got that flavor perfect.
It's just perfect. It's the perfect addition to the burger, to the salad, whatever you want to use.
Yeah, and we've said like we're keeping it American style. So to make that American style gherkin, what we're doing is we're going to fry up our gherkins.
Okay.
So what I'm going to start by doing here is I'm going to make the batter for that.
All right.
Over here I've got some eggs and I've got some milk. So I'm just going to mix in our wet ingredients first. And then to our dry ingredients, I've got some flour, I've got some Cajun style spice, and then a little bit of salt and pepper. And I've also got baking powder, because you know how it just basically fluffs everything up. I mean, it's basically almost like having tempura flour. It adds that additional crunch to it.
Yes, and that's important when you're frying anything.
Yes.
You need that crunch.
You do, you do. So I'm just going to quickly mix this batter together. And once we've mixed it together, I'm going to then fry our gherkins with some panko crumbs, and that basically just adds everything together and just makes this flavor amazing. But you are doing something else over there on your side.
So what I'm doing is I'm toasting some buns for our burger.
Okay.
I'm just adding some oil to them. I just like to do that because sometimes when you toast them in a pan, they can burn sometimes.
True.
But the oil just gives them a nice flavor as well. Nice, crunchy, smoky flavor, really good.
I agree with you there. And I mean, like we were talking about KOO gherkins right now, but they also do have their sweet and sour cucumbers as well. So you could literally make the very same dish, but use that in place of the gherkins. Because, I mean, it took me a while to get used to gherkins and stuff. You know, I'm not a sour, salty girl. I'm a very sweet little person.
Well, the nice thing also with the KOO is that they also have the dill ones. I like that one.
Oh, you do?
As well. Yes, because that one is a perfect one for a salad. I mean, dill goes with anything, even if you want to add it in a potato salad. The gherkins go really well with it.
I fully agree with you there. So I'm just going to mix in my wet ingredients to my dry, and I think I want to add just a bit more milk. But I also want to make sure that this mixture is not too runny, because I want to make sure that that batter actually sticks onto our gherkins, because we want it to be nice and thick. You want to be able to taste the Cajun spice in there. But you also, the one thing I love about it is that the gherkins will still, like the flavor will still pop either way.
Really good.
Yeah, so I'm going to make our batter nice and thick here. And then just
my buns are toasting really nicely here.
Oh, I like that. Rue's buns are toasted, South Africa, and that's the start to an amazing recipe. So what I'm going to do now is just dunk our beautiful little gherkins in here. I'm going to use my hands. I have sanitized, South Africa. Don't you worry, I got you. And then just quickly go into our panko breadcrumbs, and then I'm going to fry these up. And you've got some delicious chicken burgers there. How long would we normally cook those for?
I think for each side you can maybe, depending on how hot your pan is, I think you would do maybe 5 minutes or 5 to 7 minutes on each side. Okay. So to make sure they're like really cooked through.
That's very important because like we always say, whenever we're cooking with chicken, we want to make sure we cook it through. Definitely. But the other thing I just want to mention is that because we're making these burgers, KOO has such a range that you could use any of, well, not any, but a lot of their products as well. I mean, I was talking to you before the show and I mentioned the fact that we could even use beetroot. And I know most people don't even think of adding beetroot to a burger. That
grated beetroot is perfect. It goes so well even in your burger because it's another addition that's like a pickle flavor. Really, really good.
And I think that's another thing that KOO did really well, where they balanced the flavor of that, where you don't need to add any additional flavor to the actual gherkins or beetroot because it's already been flavored. But the balance of the flavor is just amazing over there. So now I'm going to finish up with my gherkins here. I see you also have a slaw for us over there.
Yes, so we've got a red cabbage and white cabbage slaw.
Okay.
Also really good filling for the burger, gives it some crunch. I mean, you know, good cooking is all about textures, layering flavors, so it gives another kick with the crunch.
Very true. So now this is all we want. We want our gherkins to be nice and crispy brown, but the one thing I like about this is that you also get to make sure that because we've made a nice thick batter, the inside of it will have a nice soft texture to it, the batter itself, but then the crisp is going to be all out on the outside. And what we've done is we've styled ours so that the gherkins are on top and not inside of the burger.
Oh,
but you could...
You're letting the gherkin shine.
Of course, they are the star of the dish today.
It looks so crispy, so nice and crispy.
It does, it does. And I actually can't wait to go in there. So I'm just going to put a bit more because I want to make sure that we celebrate these gherkins over here. And I'm going to fry up a bit more of them into our burger. But once you've assembled them, please do let me know, and then I can start assembling these burgers over here.
Sure, I will.
I mean, there's got to be one KOO product that you always have in your kitchen.
I think it's always the gherkins, mostly. Gherkins or the baked beans?
Gherkins are the baked beans. You are right, you're right. I think my mom was with me the other time, and her and I were talking about how she's always got baked beans.
Yes.
I grew up on the baked beans. I mean, the baked beans, the sweet corn, you'd never go wrong with them.
That is so true. I mean, just thinking about it, baked beans have been in my life since I think my grandmother was here.
All right, I get you. So we're going to start assembling this over here. Can I ask you if you can just to pass me those buns that you were talking about?
The buns are ready.
And then what I'm going to do is just put a bit of sriracha sauce on the burgers here. But obviously, if you don't have sriracha, you can use any other sauce of your choice. You could use barbecue sauce. You could use any other flavor. The only reason we're adding this is because we've got the different flavor textures here. We've got sweet, we've got sour. I mean, it would be nice to have some spicy, you know, why not?
Yes.
But if you don't know, South Africa, KOO is still celebrating their 80th birthday as part of the festivities, and they're giving you a chance to win your share of 1 million rand in prizes. Grocery hampers and vouchers are up for grabs daily, while stylish luxury Le Creuset pot sets can be yours weekly. And the grand prize, a stunning kitchen makeover. So to enter, buy any 2 KOO products, dial *120*1987# and follow the prompts. Remember to keep your till slip as proof to qualify for your awesome prize. This competition ends on the 13th of November 2020. T's and C's apply, so visit koo.co.za for more details. And KOO is the best you can do.